So now let's take a look at a compression pedal. This is the Digitech Main Squeeze Compressor Sustainer. Compression and sustain, you often find that as a combined name for a pedal, and lots of manufacturers make different ones. And you can also find these in multi-effects units and modelers like the GNX4. Fairly standard in that you plug your guitar into one side and then in the other side you plug it into your amp. This particular model also has a second output that you can plug directly into a mixer. And what's kind of cool with that is that built into this output is some modeling, cabinet modeling. So this will emulate the sound as if it went through an amplifier first. Nice feature. Now, you've got a level here, and the level is just that. It's going to determine the volume that comes out ultimately from the pedal. You have an attack. An attack is going to determine how fast the compression is going to engage. Now let's just talk a little bit about exactly what that means. A compressor is compressing the volume. It's pushing the volume down. And as a result, the longer you hold a note, that volume begins to get louder, and that's why it also sustains your tone. Okay, so compressor, it squishes the volume so that you have less dynamic range, and then as the sustainer component of it allows that to remain steady for a longer period of time. I'm going to give you an example so you'll see exactly what that means. But the point being that the attack determines how fast it's going to activate on the note that you play. Now you might think that you obviously want it to act pretty quickly, and we're talking about, you know, milliseconds here, and you do want it to act pretty quickly. But by delaying the attack of it, you can still maintain some of the dynamics of the performance. If you have it set all the way here, then you don't get any dynamic attack at all. It's just going to be all the same volume. You have an EQ because sometimes what happens with compression pedals is that things get a little flat sounding, a little dark, so this can brighten that sound up again. And then the sustain is going to determine exactly how long that note is going to ring for. So let's just take a listen here. Here is my regular without the pedal engaged, and then I'm just going to let that ring and I'm going to engage the pedal and the sound volume is going to jump. Okay, that's part of the compressed sound opening up. That's sustaining the note a little bit longer. Now, with it engaged, I'm going to go ahead and play a chord. And you can hear it squashed it. Now it's opening up and it's sustaining my note. If the pedal were off at this point, we really wouldn't be able to hear the guitar anymore. See how much it dropped? So compressor sustain pedals really help you sustain your notes, and they give you a really nice punchy sound.